Oh, you just started. Okay. Forgot about that.
One time out here with 4:32 to go.
So how's everyone's summer been so far?
Very good. It's Yvette. How are you?
Hey, Yvette, how are you?
I'm good, dear. How are you?
Oh, doing well, very well. We're all, as long as we're here to talk about it, we're doing well, okay?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely. I had a beautiful summer, even though the weather was hot. I did get a chance to go to Panama and see some, it was different. It was a different experience. I enjoyed it.
very good. There's several people that I know. In fact, we have a couple friends that are getting ready to move there.
That's what my niece wants to do. That's why I went there.
Okay.
Our family, listen, people are getting out of this toxic
Hey,
environment.
baby. Okay. Yes.
Jeez.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So I came on to get me some pearls that make me feel happy. Your
Oh,
lovely jewelry.
very good. Well, and as Marvin, you heard him say that also the slideshow will be available. I'm gonna
Yes.
present, but I'll be running through it, and when you get the email, you'll be able to just really look at things
Awesome.
clearer. Okay,
Awesome.
I'm gonna hit the air right quick.
Greetings, Franklin.
Greetings. Let me quickly introduce myself because I'm actually flying through this room and someone stopped me long enough to tell me about this.
Oh, nice.
You did a purse for my friend Peter's wife, Yvonne, in Washington. And it is a purse that has primarily Adinkra symbols on it,
Okay.
etc.,
Yes.
that I thought was stunning, stunning, stunning.
Thank
And
you.
I mentioned to someone, boy, I sure would like to meet the person who did the purse. And one of the other people who was at this same dinner sent me a note this morning and said, you need to get on this soon.
Wow. Wow.
So
Right.
that's how I'm here, but unfortunately I can't stay. But I really want to be able to get in touch with you because I need to have you do something for me.
Sure. Do you have a pen?
Yes, I do.
So our work is shown on my website, which is marvinsin.com.
Okay, MARVINSIN.
Yes. And my email is marvinsin 23
Okay.
at Gmail.
Marvin Sin 20. Tell me the number again.
23. Marvinsin 23.
Okay. At Gmail.
Yes.
Fabulous.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi.
Hey.
Well, I won't take up more of your time, but I will be in touch.
Okay, I appreciate it, Franklin. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you. Hey, Melita.
Hey.
Colleen is with us from Jamaica.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Oh man, I can't say it's too much. It's overwhelming. You're both looking so refreshed.
Oh,
Look at who's talking. Look at
right.
you.
Now, you the one, okay? It's all an act right here.
Greetings, my friend from Nunu Radio. How y'all doing?
Hello.
Good to see you all.
We're muted. Yeah, I think you can hear us.
Hello, everyone. Good
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening.
Thank you for joining. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank you for having us.
So good to see everybody, hear your voices. Melita, did I hear you for a moment?
You hear me for a moment and you have me for a moment.
Okay, all right. Understanding.
I won't be rude when I leave.
Okay.
In his chest. As good a chance to make that play as the defender was even looking.
He's talking.
It's going to stop looking at the explosive plays that do themselves in the day with missing open receivers. So yeah, we'll see you later. Okay.
I'll wait for a couple more minutes and then we'll get started.
Two catches last year, but that's a big one. Still plenty of time.
You want water?
Technology, what can you do?
It's fine.
First in 5 years of Bengals as they start the season at 2-0. All right, America will be back in just a moment. But first, I will sit down.
So how's your weather, Colleen? Wait a minute. Say it again.
You got to unmute.
You got to unmute.
Yeah, she's mute.
Mute, yes.
Okay.
I say it has been raining in the afternoon to calm things down a little, but it has been brutally hot.
Oh, wow.
And I don't have air conditioning in my living room because of the problem related to the structure of the building. It wasn't set up to hold three, it's not centralized air, and it wasn't set up to hold three converters or condensers.
Okay.
And so I'm
You
working
stay in the bedroom, huh?
Yeah, right. Right. I do have air conditioning in the bedrooms because they're smaller, but this is an open concept place.
Yeah.
So it's a large room, large space to try to get air conditioning for. But I'm working on it.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm still working on it, but I'm so happy to see you both looking so wonderful.
It's so good to see you. It's been a while. Yes.
It has been a while. Yes, since 2022.
Wow.
Yeah. Time is moving.
Well, you got out just in time, honey.
Oh no, but this stuff follows you, you know. This stuff follows you. You can't run away from it. And I've always been a person who stay tuned to the politics, international, local, and international.
Oh yeah.
I never look away. You know, I stay immersed.
Yeah.
But it's getting to be too much. I mean, this craziness with this young man, I mean, who just got killed. Yeah, we don't want to see the killing.
Right.
But he set the stage for it. He's part of the creation of that climate, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll let you do your thing.
Okay. Couple more people and we're gonna start.
Okay.
Okay. I guess people are running on our usual time, huh? We're on time though.
Yes.
Who just came in?
I like your earrings, Colleen. We should have all put a pair on for the show.
That's a great, Sheila's in. We didn't say hi to Sheila. Hey, Sheila.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay.
Am I muted?
No, you're alive. So where are you calling from, Sheila?
North Carolina.
Okay.
We just met you.
Marvin, I haven't seen you in so long.
So where in Carolina are you?
I'm in the Triangle.
Okay.
Did you see Lizette while you were in New York? I'm sure you did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. I was so sorry to hear about Lloyd.
Yeah, it's a heartbreaker still.
That was a heartbreaker. Yeah. Lizette introduced me to Lloyd, over 30 years ago. Wow. And when I worked for him for a while, and it was good.
Yes.
It was really good.
Everybody in our circle has worked for him, it seems like, okay.
He was good people.
Yes, yes, yes.
And when I show people my wallet that I bought for Marvin, back in the Washington D.C. Black Caucus days,
Whoa.
and they'd be like, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" And I'd be like, "Hey, if you haven't been Sin, you better go to Marvin Sin's website."
That's right.
It's like when, hello?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like when I wear my earrings here in Jamaica. I mean, everybody who in and I say the same thing. Go to Marvin Simon, of course, for Bandele's website. And one person told me she did, but I don't know if she purchased anything.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I need a silver ring. That's I need no jewelry ever again in life, but I want this one. I want a
I
silver
do not
ring.
do rings anymore. I haven't.
Oh, you don't?
No, I haven't done rings in years now. Yeah, it's not in my collection anymore. I'm not set up for it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yep. But I can tell you some people that do rings that you might be interested in. So
it's funny. I'm looking at your outfit, and I have that same print.
From Molly.
Yeah, I it's funny. We collect things, and you have these things, and then when I saw it, I said, "Where do I know that from?" And then I thought about it. Oh, it's in my closet.
Okay.
So, the theme for this presentation is seasons change. Seasons change, and one, because we're moving from summer to fall, so seasons change. But overall, in the environment, in our world, in our communities, in the various nations that we're situated in, seasons are changing, and we need to be, I guess, mindful of the change and in a position to respond to the change and hopefully take advantage of the change.
Hi, Kenya.
Hey.
So it's important to understand that the changes that we're experiencing are not local. These are global. That is to say, these changes are happening everywhere. The seasons are changing everywhere. I don't know if you're paying attention, but it's not often on the mainstream media. But I've been watching over the last year uprisings and protests in Kenya, in London. France is in turmoil. Indonesia, Nepal. It goes on and on and on and on. And people are responding, really looking for a change. They're looking for a change of the season. And as I said in the email, Gil Scott-Heron famously says, it's winter in America. And it's winter all over the world. I mean, climatically, there are nations that are suffering from extreme heat, wildfires, flooding, torrential rains. It is a season of change. And I think we obviously need to be aware of it and steady ourselves for the
Recording in progress.
So there are two kinds of changes that are important. The changes that other people are putting us through, and the changes that we claim, organize, and orchestrate for ourselves. And let us please lean on the latter to immunize ourselves and protect ourselves from the former. It's like being on a bus where the driver is heading towards the cliff, and we can get off the bus. When you get off the bus, you don't have to move anywhere. You have to disconnect from the false perception that all of this is about us.
Folks should mute so we can hear Marvin.
So what now?
Folks should mute their lines so we can hear you.
Oh.
Okay.
The background in their whatever they are.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been, as you may know, for the last few years, Akosua and I have been spending a month at a time in Ghana. And what that has allowed me to do is focus on the African state of mind. We are an African people, and we have Africa wherever we are in the world. So you don't have to go to Africa to be African. You know, Africa is wherever you stand. But it is important to be mindful of the African experience as it's manifesting all over the world. It's fortuitous that we claim ourselves to be African American. So here's that dichotomy. There are two worlds, two universes, two possibilities. And we have experienced America. If you haven't read the 1619 Project, there's a whole panoply of horrors that we've been subjected to. So that's the American now. And even now we see what America is reverting to. I won't even say turning into. What America is reverting to, its original form. And many of us, got off that bus years ago. Some people are being kicked off the bus now. But it's important to understand that their world is not the world. And we have the potential and the possibility and the need to claim and reclaim the world for ourselves, for humanity, for sanity. And this is an obligation and a responsibility almost unique to African people because we are the first people. So it's like we are the grandparents of humanity watching badass grandkids misbehave. And some discipline, even if by example, is necessary. So we need to show by example what it means to be human. And those who get it will get it, and those who don't won't. But that is our calling at this point. To be human, to be loving, forgiving, considerate. Because that's our unique posture, our unique gift. As the seasons change, let's try to change the season to our climate, to our spirit, to our environment, and let those other people do what they do. But so many of us have created sanctuary of spirit of culture, of consciousness, of creativity. And we have lived most of our lives in that environment that we have created through art, through culture, through community. So now is the time to welcome other people who are not so familiar with it to it. And how do we do that? We do that by sharing our art, our creativity, our imagination, our spirit, whenever and wherever we can. And so that's what Akosua and I try to do. It looks like, we're out in the world trying to sell stuff, but really we're trying to share creativity. The energy and the spirit that comes through us, that manifests in jewelry or leather accessories, carries the imprint of our culture, of our ancestral memories, and they're available to be shared with our community.
Sorry, not sorry. Amazing title. Where did that come from?
The book is all about, learning from your mistakes.
So that's mindfulness. So that's what we do. That's what we're doing. And we're encouraging everybody to stand your ground. You know who you are. You know what you've been through. You know what you're capable of. So continue to manifest that and don't be deterred or shaken by the changes that other people are trying to manifest. You be the agent of change. You be the one to bring sanity and clarity and peace and harmony to the environments that you step into. Never underestimate the power of the spirit that is invested in you. Walk proudly, walk in your power, and let us be about the work of bringing civilization to an unruly planet.
Curious with Bethany.
Hold on a second.
Hey, D. So, Kosi, you have anything to say?
Oh, just that when this is a part of the change is also healing. We're coming together. One of the things that we do, as he says, yes, we show our work and our jewelry, but we also bring people together. Wherever we do an in-person show, we're bringing people together right now when we do a Zoom show. So because we travel the world, we make sure that the energy, the spirit, the creative nature of who we are is always being given. And we're receiving back, as I say, it's like fellowshipping all the time when we come together as a community, as a group of creatives, or some people don't even think they're creative, but they are. But we come together so that we can share in the bountifulness of who we are and share in that spirit. So I'm just always pleased to see my people, be around my people. And with that, energy comes and we get inspired, and it allows us to carry on, because we all need to be infused with our this wonderful spirit. I mean, as you said, we're the first people. So, we got it all the soul. So just, I want us to just keep relying on that keeps us and helps us get up every day and make things happen.
You want to start with your...
So I guess I'll start with my latest creations. We're going to do a slideshow. Okay, Jackie. Hey, Jackie.
Hello, how you both?
Good. I didn't know if you were going to get your email because it bounced back. So
I don't know.
We must have 2 email addresses for you then.
Yes, because I got it from Marvin, and then I got yours.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's all right.
And I'm on.
And you're on. Good, good.
Yeah. Always good seeing you both.
You too.
To
So I do want to say in this collection, where are we starting? I'll just run through the slides right quick. Using some different materials. Some of you all haven't seen, but basically what I'm showing this time is mainly acrylics and as I call them, assemblage pieces, abstracts, kinetics, where I love to assemble and weave together different shapes and styles to create these pieces of ear art. So number one, this is, what do I call this? An abstract dangle hoop. Trying to keep it simple in terms of the language. But I'm gonna hold it up. This is a kind of long piece. And it does have movement. Oh, that's good. I can actually, you can see that kind of. And I have a piece of paper here. I'm going to put it behind a white piece. Okay. But anyway, this is it's a hoop earring. That's not going to help. And I do a lot of hoops, as you say. I have them on, but in using different shapes to create little pieces of sculpture. And so this is it's a resin and I think in the description I didn't add this, but this is a pressed bamboo, recycled bamboo, the blue at the top, and this is acrylic and acrylic. Gold field wire. And if anybody wants me, you can unmute yourself and I can pause and try it on or something. Okay, another one, this would kind of be a compliment. So using the same materials, but I call this a basket hoop. You can see how it's woven together. Beads are glass beads, and this one's also on both field wire. Another kind of long piece. A lot of my designs also will be stylized from the Chihuahua antelope from Mali. And I could kind of put this in that collection. And this is also the same. This is a recycled pressed bamboo at the bottom and a marbleized acrylic. So I'm starting with the blues. Not saying that I have the blues, but blue's a good color. Since I usually start with purple, so I thought I'd give blue some action. Another stylized abstract hoop. This one is more of a cobalt blue with cobalt blue glass beads, and this is on sterling wire. Hold on 1 second. It's gonna help. I'll hold it up like this. I know you can see it on the slide, but sometimes they're a little dark. Okay, there we go. And then another one. Cobalt blue, 2 different blues. And this also has a pressed bamboo, one part of it, and the other part is acrylic cobalt. And the glass beads and on sterling wire. And always a crescent in the collection. This one has sterling wire and glass beads. One of my favorites. I love the assemblage, using several pieces and forming a hoop. Glass beads in blue. Sterling wire. And this one is a true stylized Chihuahua, antelope design. Two different kinds of blue acrylic on sterling. And another design. This has wrapped wire, blue wrapped wire, what do you call it? Oh, telephone wire, in fact, I think, from South Africa that I used on this one. And kind of a baby mate to a complementary piece to the, is that number 7? It would be looking like that, straightforward to the side. And now some new material I've been working with. This is called, I call it black tie acrylic. It's a black and white, and it's a cream iridescent with black with gold streams going through it, like threads, more like threads, yeah. Jet beads and on gold fill wire. And this is a dangle piece. You see it moves. And another one that's kind of could be a mate or complement. Similar, different pieces. Another piece from that material. Called this kind of a mini, a mini Chihuahua. And then 14 and 15, they're similar. They're hoop earrings, small version. I was trying to do some smaller pieces. As Marvin tells me, but a lot of my pieces, I could make 3 earrings out of one. But I scaled down some things because of the season, fall. You know, you want to just have a little something on because we're going to start wearing sweaters and scarves and, you know, so I said, okay, I'll do some small versions of what would normally be a really big hoop. So, but that's still a possibility. It can happen, a big one. 13, 15, 14, 14. Okay. Just bring it straight up. I do have some more pieces right in that material from crescents, of course, always in the collection. And this one is a nice long one. You can see it there. I guess I'm going to take these earrings off so I can hold things up to me. And so you can kind of get an idea. And as I said,
oh, I can see this.
What can you see? Who's wanting to see? Okay, so here's this one. So you can see the length of it and how it kind of sculpts the face, hugs the face. Gives you a nice profile. This is one that would go either way, front on this side or the other side. This one's 18. No. Yes, no, 17. And then 18. Now we're moving up in scale. This one is a nice hoop, stylized, abstract hoop. So you should kind of see the length of it. Now hold it up to the white so you can see how it looks. And then 19, another new material. I'm calling this glitter acrylic. This is kind of got a little glitter glow. And the beads are iridescent hematite. So they're like blues and greens and just really pretty beads. I love a hematite bead. And the wire is sterling. And another shape and design of that same material. That one's 20. And then I did a smaller version also of that material. A silhouette or profile. And this is on sterling. Get closer to what? Oh, I was doing it. Oh, can I see if I know? No. Oh. Ah, I see. Well, thank you. I got you. And then a crescent in this is black acrylic, sterling. Camera eye, camera eye. This one is what is it? It's a hoop also, a dangle, but I call it like a pleat. Comes together. Anybody kind of get in? The dangle to the side. One of my favorites. And then another shape, also in the hoop family, a little movement at the bottom. This has hematite beads, silver, sterling wire. The last few have been sterling wire, and then this is a silhouette, small. We used to do them this small, back to that fall. And a layered pieces with wire pulled together, kind of on an angle. The silhouette profile, and that's black acrylic. Still in the blacks. Let's stay in the black for a while. 27. Another crescent. Sterling wire. I call these embellished crescents. It has jet beads on it. And here I have one of my kinetic pieces, one of my moguls. Hold it up to my ear so you can see it. See the movement? Now I do these in all colors. It's just, this is the only one right now. So, and that's, oh, the other thing I did want to say is it relates to colors, that more colors are coming for the season. You know, I always do a collection of reds, and I've got greens coming. And of course, creams and ivory, they'll be coming, or bone. This is another little pleat, a small, as I call them, little sweet hoops. There's two of them, 29 and 30. But that it has polymer clay, black acrylic, sterling, and rubber. Yeah. And another version of a hoop that has polymer clay. I love these. Some real different shapes I put together here. And some black coral. $31, $32. I keep getting in the light. Okay. You see I'm running through these. I got carried away with I said, oh, I'm only going to show a few. And then I looked up and it was 68 pieces later. So bear with me. Another version of that first hoop that I showed. This one is ebony and mammoth ivory. This one's 37. Oops, I missed some. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Oops. Okay, let me go back. All right. Yeah, I need to be shown 33, right? Yes. Okay. We'll get back to that one. Still in the blacks. Okay. Simple shape, black acrylic, sterling wrapped at the top. Goes well with a crescent or some hoop. This one is 34. Never mess up. Okay. 34. This one is a hoop earring with coconut shells and rubber that's been threaded through the sterling wire. And then there's another version of this one that is longer with a disc at the bottom that has silver in the disc. You can see it there. And it's also with coconut shells and rubber, sterling wire. 36. Oh, yeah. Another favorite. A very sculptural piece right here. This one has black acrylic, mesh screen, rubber, what is this disc? Gunmetal disc on sterling with jet beads and hematite. Now, back to the ebony and mammoth ivory, some goldfield wire, crystal beads, and rutilated quartz beads. So very wearable, and they're not heavy. Try not to make earrings heavy. I want you to be able to wear it all day. Another sculptural piece that is in, this is bone with zebra wood, kuba cloth, and the beads are bone or ivory, one of them. Yeah. One of my favorites. I like those statement pieces. And 39 and 40 are kind of, well, they're basically almost the same, but the length of it's an acrylic, and you can see that sterling wire. That's not going to show up on that right much. So I'll just hold one up on my screen so you can see it kind of dangles. But just, as I call them, my little sweet hoops. And 41, another favorite, because I like them long, but so do some of you. And this is horn, gold, yes, horn and gold plated the charms. And this is a post earring. And I do more post, like I said, for the winter I try to do hoops because they stay in place. These, it depends on your preference. And so where am I? 41 going to 42. A horn piece with rubber threaded through. I'm getting shadows. They're very three-dimensional, most of these. Two, one. Now we have a few colors. Gotta have some orange. It is fall. Even though I don't understand why people want everything to be pumpkin just because it's fall, but that's kind of how they're trying to make us. But anyway, I like orange and turquoise together. So here's a version of a pleat hoop, as I call it, with turquoise beads, two kinds of orange. One is acrylic and the other is the pressed bamboo recycle. And there is a second one, different shapes. .45 and 46 are similar pieces, different shapes, different kind of hoop. In turquoise, this is a transparent turquoise beads. And another one. .47, if you want to do like a combination, this works well with one of these that I just showed, the turquoise, or one of these as a hoop. All the wires are sterling, and 48 is another version of a abstract hoop. And then we have 45. This one is, a post. Could be one on either side, but this has three colors of orange, pressed bamboo, acrylic, and the transparent acrylic with some orange ink these to embellish. And what is this color blue? We had to look it up last night. Was it?
Cerulean.
Cerulean. Oh, no, wrong one. Sorry. Okay, we'll get to cerulean in a minute. Look, I got 50 and 51. These are similar pieces here. So if people are needing or wanting pear-like, I tried to do a few pear-like. I know, Yvette, you're a pear-like lady, even though you like them a little different.
You know me.
Uh-huh. Like these right here.
Uh-huh.
This is
Hold them up. Hold them up.
Uh-huh.
Hold them up. Let me see.
Okay.
That's a beautiful color.
Yeah. What is it called, Marvin?
Cerulean blue.
Cerulean blue, and then I added green
I
with
see.
black wire, and the dangle piece on that one.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
Thank you. What's that color scheme?
What's that number?
52 and 53.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. 50. Yeah, 54 is, now we got some purple. See, I didn't just do a lot of purple this time. Purple hoop. Two different colors of acrylic. The one at the top is more of a sheen, and this one is a little more matte at the bottom. This is on sterling wire, and the beads are the iridescent hematite. And these, some, I was thinking about people that wanted smaller pieces for the season. Some hoops, purple with purple record beads, as we call them, crystal bead in the center, and it's wrapped with purple wire. And these are on sterling wire also. That's 55 and 56. And of course, we had to get a little dramatic with this one. I love, this is one of my stylized chihuahuas. This is up on the ear post. You got it? Okay. And these did not, well, it's a little better. The coloration is a little dark, but these are a brilliant purple. Well, they're dark, but there's a brilliance to the material because there's a iridescent, some gold in the back of this one, and gold swirls, and then the front part, this one is marbleized, that acrylic. And the beads are purple glass beads. Couple crystals. Yeah, and this is on gold field wire. And then this would be a complement, a chihuahua. You can see the swirl. I think. Let's see. Oops, wrong. Wrong side. It's the kind of stylized chihuahua there. And then there's a purple crescent that could complement either of these.
But you know, if you're in a movie and it does well, you're going to be in a movie. Next thing you know, I'm doing Survive New Games, I'm doing all these different films. It's all to do Law and Order. It's my fifth film with people. I started with New York Undercover,
Please mute whoever that is.
Exile, and then Players.
60 and 6, that was 60. So 61 and 62
One and only IC, y'all.
are.
Whoever just joined, please mute. You can hear your background, mute radio or TV. Yeah. Thank you.
A boomerang, this is 61 and 62. Our boomerang, my boomerang, and this is the marbleized acrylic. It's a deep, deep purple on sterling wire. Okay. Now, what do I call these? Are bronze glow, another new material. This is, it's got a cross pattern, checkerboard almost. And this is hey, Shaquan, you got it? Okay. Hey, Shaquan. Hey. All right. Now, where's my card?
Hey, Mama. Hey, Baba.
Hey, dog.
Bronze glow, I call these. This next collection. Let me put it up to the camera. Hopefully you can see it. But this has jet beads and onyx beads on gold fill wire. And a hoop version, dangle piece. It's kind of big. I'll hold it up. You can see how that looks. Can you see it? And that was 64. 65. I love this one. This was a dangle, a hoop with a dangle piece and basket hoop, as I call them. It was like that. A lot of stuff going on in the background. And then another piece. This one is a post. It's kind of long. And it moves. Same material. Jet beads, gold fill wire, and then this is the last of that collection. This is ebony with the bronze glow. Another stylized Chihuahua version. There's a little ivy bead on it. And last but not least, we had to have one real waterfall. This one is mammoth ivory, layered. Oops, take the price off. Gold fill wire goes in the hoop. It's a hoop. Bronze chain with crystal and hematite, iridescent hematite. You all see. Okay, I'll try to put it up to this. It might show up. Card's not long enough, but can you see it? Okay. And that's what I have for now. As I said, there's red, there's green, there are other colors coming. I have not showed you any silver or gold-plated pieces. That's going to be for, thank you, Kemia. That's going to be for October. So stand by. We'll be adding things to the website, and I will be working on my holiday collection. You know, I always do a lot of red. As I call it, 'tis the season. So stay tuned. Thank you for coming. I wanted to say, and welcome to our showroom. I didn't say that earlier, we don't have a living room anymore. Some of you that have been on here before know that's the one thing. I was like, I'm gonna have a living room again one of these days. But this is it, our showroom. So, which was formerly the living room. So, thank you all for being here, tolerating me and all of my whatever I'm doing here. But thank you. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Candace. Okay, I don't know if I missed anybody else to join.
Yeah, you miss me. I've been on a long time.
Hi, Gwen. Hey, I waved at you. You didn't hear? Okay. All right. Well, keep staying, okay?
So I was reflecting last week while I was knee deep in work about, I guess, the process that each of us goes through to create the work. And, you will see the finished product, but it is difficult to explain the layers and levels and time that is invested in each piece. For example, with Akosua's work, she is, with a jeweler saw, cutting out the shape, each shape, and then sanding it to smooth it, polishing it to get it shiny. And then she winds up with a tray of 50 pieces. And then it's like magical assemblage to put them together, the wire connecting, to add beads and adornments. And it's like when she gets into a zone of creativity, it's flowing. But what we're presenting to you, besides our creativity, is a chronicle of our lives. Each piece captures a space in our life that we're sharing. And in sharing that, we're also connecting you to the other people who are connected to our work. And so there's a community of spirit transmitted through these physical objects, not to mention the cultural intention that is infused in each piece. So you're part of the magic show.
Marvin, can I say something?
Yes, please.
So one of the things that I really missed when Akosua moved to North Carolina, and I mean, I knew that that was something that she had to do. I was happy to see her do it, but I was sad at the same time because of our little gatherings at Artware on Exchange, right? And so one of the happiest things, I don't know, one of the best feelings I ever had was being able to go in that back room where on the table, before she did any of what you talked about, she had the pieces laid out on this humongous table. And I just love, I mean, the energy back there, I mean, it was wonderful. And what would you tell me, Akosua, when I would go in that room? What would you say?
Keep your hands behind your back.
Right. So I had the only way I could go back there.
Wait, look with your eyes, not with your hands.
Exactly.
Right?
Because I
You have
wanted
to
to
pick up stuff.
yes, because I wanted to touch and feel, I wanted part of that energy. And so I would go back there like I was an usher at a church. But instead of having one hand behind my back, I had both of my
That's
hands
right.
behind my
Yes.
back.
Yes.
And I would just simply be in awe. So, we are human beings trying to have a spiritual experience here. And, I feel like I know you guys have seen that book, Africa Adorned. I
Yes.
feel like I'm a walking prayer, when I have my jewelry on and I got my sin bag and, it's just, spreading the love, spreading the energy wherever we go.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
that's all, in the words of
Very well put. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. And I knew you were gonna say something. That's all I gotta say. But man, I was scared there. I knew. I said, "Yeah, you're gonna say something." Okay.
all right. Love you all.
Thank you. Love
Love
you.
you all.
And so right now I'm going to zoom through my collection. just recent pieces, you know, go from the smallest to the largest.
And then I'll say something about your process. Oh my God.
So again, this is the business card case. Some people use them as wallets.
Credit card holders.
But it's great going around the country and people will pull out their credit card case that they've had for 30 years. See, I still got it. I still got it. And this has been a very popular item, the cell phone pouch. It fits, I think, pretty much every kind of phone there is. I don't make phone covers, but I do this pouch where you can slip your phone in, wear it around your neck, keep it in your bag. It's padded, it snaps, it's very secure. So these are a few of the recent designs that I've completed. This one, I love this. I don't know. This is a Kente with the Insoroma. And this is a symbol of the presence of God in heaven. Let's see, the Insa. He who knows the original will not accept the fake, the real McCoy. This is a zip coin pouch. That's beautiful. It's really beautiful green. There's another coin pouch.
There's a opening in the back too.
The pocket on the back.
And the chimes. Tell them about the chimes.
Yeah, those were zipper pulls. And we just got those the last time we were in Ghana from the brass collection makers. This family of brass casters that we encountered. Try to patronize them if we can. So you see some of these pieces on each of our works in different forms and fashion. I call this an amulet, which is really an adornment, kind of a jewelry piece, but it will also carry your cell phone. These are a few of these designs. Then the amulet, like a talisman, spiritual and cultural energy. Supercell, it's another cell phone pouch. Feature having a credit card and ID on the back. It's a relatively recent item, but here's some of the designs in that space. Scarab, Dinkler, Yamadura, the altar of God, Sankofa, the two crocodiles, so the adinkras, obviously that I use in a lot of these pieces are part of the symbology out of the Akan people in Ghana. And it's a language, symbology, iconography that embraces and represents a proverb that's been distilled through ancient wisdom. So we have history reduced to wisdom, represented in a symbol that is then conveyed into the community so that that energy is always present. The Sankofa is one of the variations. It's a symbol of learning from the past to inform the future and guide that informs the present and guides the future. two crocodiles. Though we share the same stomach, yet we fight for food. It's an admonition to abandon disunity and embrace unity. The check wallet. So these are some categories of works that I have on the website, and I'm just kind of introducing and sharing some of them in this slideshow format. The Metro wallet, you know, a few examples of the Metro wallet. So I got to this side because I've traditionally been making a larger wallet, but for the smaller pouches that I make, the wallets I made were too big. And people kept asking me, can you make a shorter wallet? So the Metro wallet was born. It fits into the smaller pouches. It's the traditional
Neck wallet.
neck wallet. It's a personal African design. And increasingly, I feel the brothers are asking me, do you make anything for the men? So we're starting to reinvigorate our men's collection. So this is a neck wallet. The pocket slides up and have this pocket and this pockets. So that's nothing up. Here are a few of those.
Great fabric pieces.
The feather pouch, named after a good friend, really departed ancestor. He was also the namesake of our beloved band that has traveled us up and down the road for years and years. We call it Heather. Her spirit is with us on the road and in the formation of these bags, the Heather pouch. You can see it's got a pocket on the back. This is one of my favorite designs. A Beirut blade mask. And here are a few other pouches. This is the African sunflower. You can see
does it have a mask on it?
it's a mask in the center of the sunflower. Brilliant yellow. The band mask and leopard. Ta, who is the patron of the artists and craftsmen in the Kemetic pantheon. The Oba of Benin, the Ankh, symbol of eternal life. We have the mirror. This is the medium rounder. Here's another one. You can see inside, it's got a zipper compartment, a divider. Very spacious, very comfortable. So I'm trying always to make smaller bags because there's less wear and tear on your body. And generally, we don't need to carry all that junk we carry anyway. This has been fun. So this is, in fact, at BAM Memorial Day in New York, found these gigantic cowrie shells. So this is the first time I've used this. This is in copper. So cowrie shells, small and large and small, framed with a Kuba pattern. in a nice chocolate brown bag. Evening. And steps again. Yoga Benin framed with two Adinka symbols. This is a mixed style bag. I'm trying to give the brother some. Adjustable shoulder strap. Got a zipper here. Zipper pocket and zipper pocket on the back. And it's pretty much to carry anything you need to carry, your wallet, your phone.
Magnetic snap, yes.
So it's the beginning of reintroducing a line of bags specifically for the brother. The Ife twins with the aunt. You've been looking at the aunt looking at them. Lace pouches. This is brand new. So getting back to larger format bags, again, with the brothers in mind. This is a briefcase style bag, builder bag. Then with the pocket on the back. And it closes one with a combination lock. And two magnetic snaps. Very good side, handle on top, as well as the adjustable shoulder strap. I did a few of these, and this is the last one available. I was surprised by the reception. The brothers jumped right on them. So more of that to come. Here's another one, same size, but with the Dan mask front by two Adinka symbols. And I call these the Masterpiece Messenger bag. That's kind of it. Introduction to so just an introduction to what's on the website. So again, it's marvinson.com. You go to the website, as you scroll down, you see Akosua's fall collection, my fall collection. We invite you, to come in, take a look, spread the word. We'll be sending more information about new creations as they manifest, as they come to us. And we really do appreciate.
And let's talk about in-person shows. They're next. We have one the end of the month, in person, in the DMV, specifically Bowie, Maryland, with Damali African Wear and Andrea Johnson, the earring queen, at her lovely home in Bowie, Maryland. So if anybody would like information, go on the website. No, it's only a few of us, right? Where is it? Yes. Oh, okay. There you go. Anyway, it's 12911 Victoria Drive in Bowie, Maryland. And Damali African Wear. Now, I don't think she has a website, but anyway, here's the information.
Saturday and Sunday, September 27th.
27th and 28th, yes, 1 to 5 p.m.
That's for anybody in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, you are invited. As well as anybody else anywhere
Who
else.
just wants to fly in and be a groupie with us, okay? Or drive down from New York or something.
So this past August, it's very busy for us. We did 3 shows in 1 month. We've never done that. So starting off in Detroit, Belle Isle Art Fair, then to Harlem Week, and then to Raleigh for the African American Cultural Festival. It was a whirlwind. So, we're back to base.
Regrouping,
and getting ready to get back into our creativity mode and start cranking it out again. My favorite saying that I coined is creativity trumps chaos. So that's our antidote. And every day that we are immersed in the creative process, we are immunized against insanity. And we hope, that as you embrace art in your life, in your home, adorning your person, the music you listen to, things you read, that art, culture, creativity can form that protective shield around you so that no matter where you go in the world, that negative energy not only can it not penetrate your shield, but you also radiate positivity in the environments that you step into. And you bring the light, you bring the joy, you bring the spirit with you. So that's who we are. And that's who you are. And understand that no matter how chaotic and stressful things look, no matter what turmoil those other people are bringing, it's not ours. We don't claim it. And obviously, we will survive and thrive through it. Don't let their bad day bring us down. Don't let their rain cloud our sunshine. Let's, keep it light, keep it bright, keep it Black, keep it African, keep it real.
stay together, keep coming together. Let us make sure we reach out to people we haven't talked to in a while. Say, I love you. Just, do some deep breathing and keep moving.
So seasons are changing. In this season, usually in the fall for some reason, friends and family are making their transition and falling ill. And those of us who are left standing, it's on us to reach out to offer condolences, consolation, and pick up the energy and the spirit that is left to us.
Yes.
Reach out, share the love, be that light. It's important. It's really important. Seasons are changing. It's winter in America, but it's always winter in America. So bundle up, put on your hat, your boots, your gloves, your scarf, and get out there and do what we got to do. The weather has never stopped us. Akosua tells me about this party she gave, and it was like 2 feet of snow. People came through the snow in Chicago.
Walked on to my Sweet 16 party. That's right, Inglewood. Yeah, they walked on. My mother had bought all this food. She was like, "Oh no, I don't know if they're gonna come." They walked. I mean, I could not, and I can still see it now. It was 2 feet of snow. Yes, and we had a party. Okay, so
so no matter what they throw, we're ready for it. So buckle up, bundle up. Let's keep on moving.
Yeah.
So we really love you and thank you for sharing this time with us. And as I said, come Tuesday, we're going to send this slideshow out to everybody. And so you'll have a chance to take a look at it at your convenience. Please visit the website if you haven't already, and at least sign our guest book so we can stay in touch. We will be doing fewer and fewer shows. And hopefully we'll be able to develop this
on the road show.
On the road show. Able to develop this platform. There is a way to communicate and connect with people. And again, we really appreciate you taking the time to spend some time with us. So with that, anything last?
No, I just want, I would like to say if anyone, I answer my phone and my text, Marvin doesn't. So if anybody needs to reach out specifically, and some of you already know that. So I'm here to assist, kind of special orders or, just talking as my former, counselor therapist would say, why would people pay me when they can come to you and talk? It's like, okay.
So can I say something?
Yes.
I just want to say thank you for bringing us together because it really, really is important to touch base, make sure everything is the way it should be. And just knowing that there are brothers and sisters out there using their creativity to touch base with us is really, it's meaningful. So I just like to say thank you for that. And Akosua, I have one question. I like the silhouette, the black silhouette, number 22. Do you have that also in ivory?
No.
Okay, just in black.
No, but that's a thought. Okay. Because I am going to be doing some ivory pieces. It's a whole nother mindset. And I have some downtime now. So working with it, I have to be outside and all of that. So, and it's still warm down here. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you.
All right. And
thank
you. Okay, folks, we're going to sign it off. Anybody else?
Anybody else got any
to share? Are the new radio people still here?
Sharon is entered. Honey, we're getting ready to go.
Yes.
Okay.
So, so this is a 24/7 internet radio station called Nunu. Can y'all give a little word about what you all are doing?
Go.
My name is Patricia Fields, and I am one of the administrators of Nunu Radio. And this gentleman sitting next to me is Mr. Frederick Michaels, the CEO and brainchild of the internet-based radio station, Nunu Radio. So I'm going to let him say a few words about Nunu.
Well, I just like to thank you for inviting us over there. Because I seen some pieces I did like, earrings for the lady and some wallets, and you had matter of fact, we did get now that I know the the phone pouches off you plus wallet.
And that was during Harlem Week here in Manhattan.
And I see you use the Dinkra symbol. And I can't think, there's one there, I think it says in honor of God. Is that one of the Dinkra symbols?
Jinyame?
Yeah, Niyame. Yeah. I actually have a gold medallion. I don't have it on my neck now, but I have it, so I put it on a chain when I wear it, and I noticed you use that a lot. You use four of them a lot, yes. But back to Nunu Radio, yes, we're 24/7 radio station. We mostly do jazz. We do Latin jazz. We do smooth jazz. We do classical. We got eclectic at night. We got Sunday. We kind of, I call it church because we got a lot of, Christian gospel, you know, stuff going on there. Plus, it's a talk show, sometimes news a little bit. We also do drama because we're actors. We're actors and directors. So
And producers.
yeah, and producers. So that's how it came about. But it kind of blossomed out to something else. When you bring your child up, it becomes more than what you thought it was going to become. So that's what's happening here. And we thank you for allowing us to share time with you.
Thank you for being here with us.
And speaking of radio, we also have Dee Alexander. Are you still there, Dee?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everybody. How are you? Sorry, I got in kind of late, but yes, my name is Dee Alexander, and I also do a radio show by way of the WFMT Jazz Network, which is right here in Chicago. And you can stream it. Jesus, why can't I remember where? You can stream it through WDCB.org. It's syndicated and it's broadcast in over 200 markets, which is a blessing. And so my music is heard in Europe and Asia, all across the states, generally on the public end of the radio spectrum, like the 88.9s or 88.5. And I'm also on Instagram, so you can find me under D. Alexander Music, and there's a post every week of my show being broadcasted.
So for those who don't know, Dee, in her own right, is a celebrated jazz vocalist.
That was going there, but you got it. Go on.
Go ahead, Marvin.
Right.
Voice is simply miraculous.
Yes.
Thank you.
Besides being a friend, we're blessed to experience her creative spirit over the decades, and it just gets better with time.
Yes, and just takes you to a place where peace and calm and beauty, you just see it. It just fills you up, and just sometimes it just brings chills. So yeah.
So again, if you don't,
like Aretha.
Dee Alexander, Dee Alexander. So check her out, look her up. I think I have every CD she's ever made, and a few live recordings that I videotaped on the bootleg.
Excuse me, I'm going to have to ask Dee Alexander to please repeat your social media information.
Sure, it's DEE Alexander, ALEXANDER Music on Instagram. And on Facebook, you can just my name, DEE Alexander. I know my full name shows up here, Deletris Alexander. Thank goodness my mother was so creative. But everyone knows me by Dee.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So interestingly, to my NUNU colleagues, over the past, I guess, I started about 5 years ago. My intellectual journey took me to the formulation of what I call the new African, NU African. In fact, the logo that I use is very similar to the new that you have there.
Right.
When I saw that, it really chimed in. So it really speaks to what I've come to understand, that our ancestors speak to us. And if you're tuned into the right frequency, we can all get the same message.
Right.
It comes to each of us. And we're thinking that, oh, I thought of that. No, you were just a receiver.
Yeah.
Broadcast, and you happen to be tuned to the station. And you tune to the station based on the life you've lived, the spirit you've evolved, your consciousness, and your intention. So no one with bad intention would tune into new.
You know, and the interesting thing, I have to agree with you. When I did it during 2020, you know, during COVID. You know, we couldn't do anything else. So I thought, okay, what can we do? Because we need theater. So that's how that came. But when I did the name, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm the only one that came up with it. That's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, Nunu, yeah, that's and not NEW. I'm like,
Right.
and you know, wow, that is so unique. And then I see on
Y'all
the
was getting the
and
frequency at the same time, right?
you know, I'm looking on the internet and I'm going, oh God, you know, because it's not only you know, it's in Africa, it's in
Asia.
Asia, it's in Turkey, it's all over the
Yeah,
place, you know. So I was like, wow. And just something that D you made me think of. We didn't tell you guys how to listen to us. We're on 24/7. We're internet radio station. We're doing our own thing. We're making it work with our own pockets. And we too, you know, if you're someplace else in the world, if you got internet, you can get us.
yeah.
Um, and so D, since you do music, if you have any music that you wouldn't mind letting us share, we would definitely put it up on the radio because we got,
I would be more than happy to, for sure.
you know,
Absolutely.
and what you would do is, since there's a couple of ways to reach us, like we have a little microsite, and we got that from the radio provider, and that's radio.nunuradio.com. But we had to come up with our own website to
Okay.
so we can get that little lock because
Mm-hmm.
you know now people look out after you so much they don't allow you to make your own decision. You know, so if you don't see a lot, they kind of like, well, you know, you could be getting into trouble here, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we came up with our own radio station. So, you know, when you get there, you just go to listen live and it won't take you off our website. It'll just send you to another section of our website, another page where you'll see that you can listen to the music or you can listen to the radio show if it comes up. So,
Okay, that's good to know. And likewise for mine, as a matter of fact, my show is coming on in a little bit. It's from 8 till 10 on Sundays. And you can stream it by going to www.wdcb.org. And the same thing, it'll say listen live and you click on it. And they also show the playlists of the songs that have been played as well. And it's also in the archives for at least 2 weeks. So if you miss tonight, you'll still be able to listen to it like even later on at midnight, you know. So that's one cool thing about it.
so we cycled through and we got a lot of artists that we have up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of music. So you won't necessarily hear the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just depends when you come on there. Now, I'm not saying you won't hear the same thing. I'm just saying the chances of you hearing the same thing throughout the course of the week, maybe the month, is you know it's a low percentage of that.
Okay.
But we got a lot of music up there. We got a lot of voices up there, new and old voices.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, you know, definitely wouldn't mind sharing. Oh, and I'm glad I kept talking. I was rambling because I'm trying to remember what I wanted to ask. Tell you. Yeah, you let us use your music. We don't really have any payment or anything like that. But what we do is when you come through our website, we have a picture of you
Mm-hmm.
that you wouldn't mind sharing with us to use
Sure.
for your music. And then you got about maybe 30 to 35 word blurb on where, you know, other people can reach you if they like your music.
Okay.
You know, you have that. We don't do pricing. We don't put price,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
we do put, you know, try to service you that way. So everybody that has something up there, they got a little blurb as to, you know, their website. In your case, it would be Instagram, Facebook. You have your own look like website.
I
And
do.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so that information would go there. And if people like you know, they want to get in touch with you, it would play as long as your music playing. And
Okay.
one last thing, guys, we do have a store we put up there. It's called New Radio Boutique, and it can be reached from our website. We got a lot going on the website. So all I'm going to say is, you know, stop by when you got time. You may not do it all at one time, but when you got time, stop by and, you know, stop by and just peruse, you know, look through because we got stuff there. If you got a blog, if you have something going on, you know, put it on the blog. You can do it. You can put it on the blog. If you become a member, because you can do that too, then what we open up is we open up comments.
Okay.
Allow you to have comments. But if you don't want to become a member, you can, you know, you have to fill out some stuff, not a lot, but you have to fill out before you put information up on there. And it won't go up right away because we still want to look and approve it. But what happened is you can put, you know, like you guys have gonna have other things happening with, you know, that you're going to sell your wares, or you might have some events that's coming up. You can put it up there on the blog, you know, and other people will
I'm
see it.
sorry. Are we interfering with someone else?
Yeah, I think Candace Thomas. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope.
Thank you.
Okay, so I mean, you know, stop by. You can put information up on a blog. I mean, we got a calendar. We got a bunch of stuff up there.
And of course, that website, www.nu.com.
All right. Got
Yeah,
it.
something we thought was unique, right?
It is.
That's interesting. Yes. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.
And I see
Thank
you
you for
got
listening.
in. We about to leave you.
All right.
Okay.
Everybody. Listen,
All
thank
right.
you so
This has
much.
been great. Thank you.
Thank you
All
so
right.
Forward
much.
to
Thank
talking
you.
and seeing you and hearing you all. Okay.
Right on.
And I
Okay.
wish
Peace and
everyone,
love.
Yeah.
I wish everyone a pleasant evening and a wonderful and productive work week.
Thank you.
Same to you. Thank you.
Okay. Until next time.
All righty.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good
Good night.
night.
Thank you for coming.
Good night, all. Have a great week.
Yay, yay.
Hey, Diva. So, Diva, what time do you hit on the 27th?
5:45.
Okay, cool. I forgot. All right. All right.
Okay.
Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.